Welcome, welcome, one and all. Hello, hello. Welcome to another week of Stellars with Crusader Kings. Or Crusader Queens, rather. I know many of you are wondering is why last week did I end the episode about 2 minutes earlier than usual, instead of just pausing it and then running to the restroom like I have in the past. And the reason why is because there was only 2 minutes left of the episode, so there wasn't really much left. Um, my figuring was, hey, go take a leak, and then you're good. So, and also, let's make sure we're actually going to set to survey this system, and then survey that system, and then survey that system. And then what I want you to do is go down back here. Okay. Alright, you're still building over there, so that's fine. We're going to go ahead and now expand to here. Remember, choke points are a very big thing for us in this series because we're going to have to play defensively for a good while. Hopefully we can find some good planets here soon that we can take care of. We do have a singularity, which is nice, so we will be able to get a good Dyson sphere. That will be major later on to get our mineral production up high enough to where we can get a good forge set up.
Star system charted.
Perfect. And again, we're going to only expand as fast as our construction ships can do. With 2 of them, I think that's plenty for speed. We will do what we can from there. So, and we want to make sure we start working all resources immediately, just because of the fact that those resources are definitely going to be useful early on. One of the things I am definitely going to go down is diplomacy first, because as we meet new empires, that will boost our initial meeting of them, and they're less likely to hate me immediately, which will definitely be useful for us. I think diplomacy as a crusading state is very useful. And I think it does kind of fit the theme, to be honest. Alright, we're going to move you there. And once they're done, we'll continue pushing up. So they're going to... Luckily, we did find some moats, I think. We did find those early on, so we should be able to pull a tech for that pretty quickly. Oh, what level is this one? Oh, it's only a little higher. That's fine. But we really want that because of the fact that it will be more likely to bring in moat stabilization technology, which is more likely to, or which will give us resources quicker and allows us to upgrade quicker for our forges and such. Definitely very important to get early on in the game if you can, if you want to be a major alloy producer. Okay, we're making plenty of money, so I'm not too concerned. For our current fleet, how much do we need? We need 2,916. So we're going to try and save up enough to get that on the market. Currently, as you can see, the market's not the greatest. It's another reason why we're going down the diplomacy route, is because we can get those market reductions. Can't do anything here, but we will build 2 jobs and 2 houses. Oh, well, we would if we had the resources. Unfortunately, we do not. Leave for now yet. That was that hellish. That's never good. Let's go ahead and get an increase in research stations, because by doing that, that means all of these will get a 10% boost, which will be good for our physics research. Which is not as big as you think, but it's big for resource production, in my opinion, so early on. Alright, you've done your 10. Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, that would have been hell on earth for us to try and get. Let's get even more minerals coming in. Alright, and let's go build there. Now we are actually running out of influence, so we do need to be careful, and we do not have factions yet, unfortunately. I would love to have some factions going, but, you know, you can only do so much.
Construction complete.
Alright, let's get our resources mined up. Going to be very useful. We still haven't found anybody else. I am curious about where the other empires are going to spawn, and if we're going to get boxed in early. We do need some food production here, as I can clearly see we're at +0. Never a good sign, so we'll definitely want to get that set up quickly. We're already low on influence, although our empire does have our claim influence cost is down, and our monthly unity cost is down, which is nice. Alright. An extra envoy will be more useful once we meet someone. For right now, we're going to go down diplomacy. and go for that. Because we want those market reductions created. We did find another empire finally. Ooh, let's see who we found. Research them. 24 months. Ouch. That's going to cost us. But that's how it goes, unfortunately. Sometimes you just got to accept the bite in the ass. We're not very heavily done into society research currently. A lot of our tech is otherwise different. Ooh, an ancient life pod. Most of our tech is in physics. And we are a crusading state, so it's not like we have much when it comes to these resources. We found another alien race. Nice. So that will definitely be of use to us long term. Hopefully we can take this as a choke point for these two. We'll be able to very much reinforce them, which is one of our goals, is to make sure we're very comfortably set up. And early on we may have to, as more people become less interested in trading with us. How are we doing on this situation log, by the way?
Construction.
We'll have 7 more months, which will give us some more influence. Ooh, system is not within our borders. Wait. Oh, yeah, someone already owns this, so, nope, come back. Yeah. I would have preferred if you could fly back quicker, but we can't do anything about that. Go research that, and research that. Because that means that this system is already owned by someone. Oh, an artificial intelligence. Okay. That's not a bad thing, honestly. That actually might be a good benefit to us. Let's get automated research, and then let's start researching the gamma aliens. Because obviously someone is right here, because we can't take the system for some reason. And there's our factions. Good. We will get some more influence there. But as you can clearly see, we cannot build in that territory. So we're kind of stuck right now. Yep, there it is. And it is a federation builder. Definitely a good thing. We want to improve relations almost immediately with them. We want them to like us. Now they are xenophiles and egalitarian merchant guilds with Beacon of Liberty, which isn't too terrible. We are expansionists, so they're not going to like us very much at the first portion, but that's okay. Okay, we can take this system under us now. We are going to have our guy here do all this work. We do have already one archaeological site there and one here, and they're both pretty high levels, so we do want to get our scientists leveled up pretty quickly. Now these guys are becoming receptive to us. I will almost immediately form a non-aggression pact with them. We won't be doing anything else currently, only because of the fact that they don't like us diplomatically, so there's no real value to me in doing too much there.
Technology secure.
Okay, research that for the minerals. We do not want robots because we do not believe in them. And we, as you can see, are already at our Empire Sprawl, which is going to hurt a lot, unfortunately. Okay. Hopefully, soon we can do what we need to do with them. You guys won't like us no matter what, but it's okay since you're already overwhelming to us, and it's most likely... Rubricator. Motherfucker. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and research it. That's fine. Let's get the extra admin cap, and then... let's go down the Federation route, just so that way we have the ability to. I definitely think a Federation early on is going to be our useful build as we continue to try and expand. And we are saving up resources pretty comfortably. Independence guaranteed by you. Oh, okay. Oh, it's because I'm not building my fleet. Yeah, they're gonna think they're strong, when in actuality. Yeah, let's recruit you. And since we're not going to be expanding too much right now, just because of how we have our Empire Sprawl, let's go ahead and start valuing towards building up our fleet.
Construction complete.
Okay. Another 540 towards that. How we doing? So we need about another 1,296. Oh, 1,296. So. Go ahead and go survey this system. since you're not doing anything, go ahead and go build here. We are bringing in plenty of alloys, which is nice to see, and as you can see, our resources are pretty high overall, just because of our natural traits, which I'm very happy about. We will make sure we're tracking all things. Don't tell me this is... Okay, this isn't the rubricator. I think this is the rubricator up here, which is good, because we do want that. We just don't want it right now, is kind of the idea here. Our scientists are becoming really good leveled, or really well leveled, which I'm excited about seeing, so we want to see that increase even more. And as I said, with these guys liking us now, we should be all pretty comfortable. Now, let's make sure we have our contacts set up, so we aren't the highest currently, which is fine, but we do have a friendship going with these guys. And now we have a rivalry option. Thank you. Alright. Guarantee revoked. Interesting. Why did you revoke? I mean, you're liking me more and more, but interesting. Okay, we got automatic, which is good. Let's get extra 5% research speed across the board. Definitely going to be helpful. We do need civilian industries, unfortunately, so we have to build that. I don't like to on the main capital planet, but we can't do anything else currently with it. So we have to just kind of accept that and move from there. Now we are going to continue to expand, even though our empire sprawl will hurt for it, because we do need more planets in our territory at this time. So how many more ships are we building? About 3 more, and that's going to put us on... They're still overwhelming to us.
Situation log updated.
Interesting. Now the question is, are you at... You do have... Oh, this is an act sequence, so that doesn't make you happy that I am in a rivalry. Oh, you don't like my slave policies? Interesting. I didn't even know I had a slave policy. Well, we're working on becoming friends with you, so that's what matters. Okay. You're almost done investigating this, which will level you up as well. Definitely going to be useful long term. And we got another continental world, which we do definitely need right about now. And I'm going to put you on auto explore, because we can, and it makes it easier. Immediately we have now 12 consumer goods, definitely a use, as we continue to expand our colonies. Let's see. God damn it. There we go. Sometimes my mouse likes to bug out for weird reasons. I've yet to figure out why. Let's get mineral subsidiaries, going to be helpful long term. And we of course can't do anything until this system's done, so that way we can take this system.
System charted.
Okay, let us go ahead and build here, which is nice. Let's get the extra Federation fleet build up, and then we'll do the rest of the market and then we'll expand our fleet from there. It also makes it so these guys kind of like us more, which we want. I would also like to improve relations with these guys if I can. They are working actively to harm our relations, and we are working actively to try and improve our relations with them. And again, we want these people on our side, and because it will be beneficial in the long term. You go ahead and build that. Having these extra allies, especially when we're just going for Beyond the Veil, we're going to do endgame stuff as well, but right now it will be more useful. Jesus, as you can kind of see as my mouse bounces around left and right. It's just a whole thing.
Situation log updated.
Okay. Go ahead and auto research as you like. Yep, and then we found the rubricator, which again, I'm not opposed to it. We just don't want to take it until our fleet's strong enough to fight that dragon. So, which is the main thing. It looks like there's 2 archaeological sites in here. That's actually kind of useful. Well, let's get this extra science built up, and then we'll go over and take this system. Extra research speed, thank you. Let's get moat harvesting early on, because that will be invaluable asset, in all honesty, to have that. So we'll continue to expand, even though it will hurt our empire sprawl, just so that way we can get more territory. And thank you all for watching this episode. I will see you next week for another episode of the Crusading Queen's Empire.